a lot of things have higher numbers ratings wise, but like obviously if we go back to a new normal, which there will be a new normal, I know it won't be the original normal. How can you equate what these numbers actually are? Like, I mean, how real are these numbers? Like, the NFL numbers are already good, but they're going to be inflated. But anyway, I think it will, just because people need entertainment as a distraction. Do they necessarily need it at all costs? No. I mean, to be fair, I think the CFL's being, actually kind of probably logical about the situation that we're in terms of pandemic. But I just think kind of what Lug said is like there's too much. The snowball is going down the mountain. It's got to keep going. You can't stop it.
Well, and don't you think of all the major leagues? The NFL is going to win this. Baseball, we don't know. NBA, NHL, they're all on the fence. But NFL saying we're charging forward. We'll make a plan. We'll talk to the people. We'll get it done.
The one thing that is interesting, I'll ask you. The one thing that is interesting is like they have a 16-game season. They might have to shorten it because, like, I mean, you're talking about a roster of 53 plus. What if one person is exposed? I mean, obviously, they'll have better testing available by September, but still, like, you can't have. I mean, you're gonna have to check everyone, and like, I don't know.
Yeah, and that begs the question. The NFL, like you said, depends on TV. So the in-person watching, I think, will go away. I think they'll play to an empty stadium. I don't think that they will, especially if people have been saying, or I've heard reports that come the fall and the flu season, you're going to get a sort of what they're calling an echo bounce of this thing coming back. If that were to happen, then definitely they won't have large crowds at a game. But I do think they'll have the games. I mean, economically, it just has to happen. You can't lose that kind of money, because you'll be talking billions.
The kind of source Peter King's thing again. When the 1918 pandemic happened, there was a league, and they still had a championship. Now it was a reduced season.
Let's switch to college football. 9 ACC schools say they plan to reopen this fall with in-person classes. Reopening campus for in-person instruction is a crucial step toward restarting college sports. So, gentlemen, what do you think of the ACC? 9 schools playing football, possibly, maybe more, but one of them is the University of Louisville.
I think it's economics. I mean, they've got to have those kids on campus just to make the thing at least break even. But as far as the sports part of that, again, I think large crowds, should you get any indication that there is COVID present anywhere on any of those campuses, then that thing can be flipped upside down real quick. But I do think, in big picture terms, we've got to get back to some sort of normal here economically, period. How you manage that is going to be the big question. I mean, you've got certain states that are opening up more businesses. As far as college and college sports, I don't know. I would say I'm 40% convinced that there will be something, but I'm 60% convinced that it's not going to happen.
Okay. T-Dog.
I guess kind of going back to what I said, but this actually ties into this one. My bad. I was thinking of college football. There was a champion in 1918. Obviously, NFL I don't think was around in 1918.
No, they weren't until the 1920s.
Yeah. But my bad. 20s. That's what I meant. There was still a college football champion. But again, there's the difference between professional and amateur. I don't see how you can. And again, I don't. There's not a lot of integrity. I don't know how you maintain your integrity if, like Lugs is saying, if there's going to be an echo effect, and it sounds like it's pragmatically it'd be smart to keep people remotely, working in classrooms remotely. How you can justify still having college athletic sports? I don't know how you can do it.
Okay, is it time for wild ass predictions? Anybody
Sure.
got one today? Lugs, take it away, baby.
My wild ass prediction: Arizona will top the West for a while. The Cardinals. I'm talking NFL. I'm going to have to call it. Just because I want it to happen.
For a while. I love that. That's so specific. I love that.
Can we get
for a while?
Well, can you? I'm not saying you can be to solidify what it actually equates to a while.
I'm sort of hedging my bet on that deal right there, right? It's not so much a wild ass, it's a puny ass prediction.
So you go to Vegas, right? And you go to I'd like to place a bet that's the distance length of a while. Can I place that bet on the Cardinals? Can you take that bet?
Oh,
a while? What's a while?
Maybe 10 games.
All right, T-Dog, what do you got, man?
Late in the season, and the good thing is this is late, so people will forget this. Late in the season, the Bills will play the Patriots in Week 16 in December 28th, and that will be for the AFC East. And they will win the AFC East, and they will go in. I think they'll go in as a 3 seed.
Bills?
The Bills?
The Bills will be a 3 seed for the AFC. Yes, they will.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't come up with one this week, so we'll just pass on that. Okay, we'll just move along. Okay, here's our big open here. It's time for our Sports of Yesteryear. He's out and about. He's in New Albany or Albania, somewhere new. But here's our correspondent, Lugs, in the field.
All right, let's go to 1959. We'll give MLB a little love here. Yankee catcher Yogi Berra, his errorless streak of 148 games ends. Sorry about that, the Yogster. I guess it got dark early out there. 1972, Giants trade Willie Mays to the Mets for some guys I never heard of. Sadly.
Guys I never heard of. That's a player to be named later, I think. Yeah.
And in 1980, Pete Rose steals second, third, and home in one inning for the Phillies. And he probably had money on that game. And then just to get a little bit of the old Paisan in here, 1988, Mario Andretti records the fastest Indianapolis 500 lap. 221 miles per hour, 0.565.
And that's Sports of Yesteryear, even from 1988, which wasn't that long ago, but it was indeed yesteryear. Thank you, Lugs, for being on board this time anyway. Okay, gents, what else do we have today on the program?
I need a haiku myself.
Haiku!
As a I guess in honor of him being able to get Tampa 5 primetime games, I got one for Tom Brady.
All right, take it away, Tom Brady.
Champion of Boston. Ventured south to Big Guava. His watery grave.
Big what? Guava?
Do you not know? I didn't know this till recently. Tampa Bay's nickname is Big Guava. One of its nicknames. Cigar City is also one of its other nicknames. Cigar City and Big Guava.
What is guava? Let's see.
It's the produce. Guava. You can eat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Guava.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I've heard of avocados, but guava.
Big guava. Yeah.
Yeah. I heard of Cabo Waba, but
oh, man.
I'm sorry. I'm at a loss right there. Well, we kind of petered out there, so
we're going to call this one a day. I think maybe we should.
Yeah,
I think we need to wrap it up. Yeah.
All right. Well, it's been another great adventure of sports and other stuff, sponsored in part by First National Bank. Come as you are, bank from your car. At First National's convenient drive-through window. Stop in and you'll ask for
fish.
Yeah, what's he got for us?
Well, he's the tall guy. His pants are always above his ankles, so it's high water. But anyway, he will give you a loan at a good percentage and a peck on the cheek.
That's our man Fish. We appreciate that. We are the Sport Weasels, and if you didn't realize it by now, this show is just another reason why we're pretty good. So long until next time.